Okay. Oh my. Okay, so Fresh. Uh, mm, uh, I know I forgot to do the roll on the Berserker corpse puppets. So, yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, I know you're a thing. Get. Uh, uh, okay. Grab this boat. I think it'll end today, but I am not certain. Hmm. Uh, uh, mm, mm, uh, mm, uh, mm, uh. Hey Zed, how you doing? I see you're back on your computer for today. Ah. Have you heard the quote tentative good news? When you buy them, you can choose to buy them as a gift for someone else. But you can only do it when you buy them. Ah. Is it on sale right now? I'm assuming by Iceborne you mean Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Yeah, so let's say I did this, right? If you put it in your category, you can change it for my account to this is a gift. And then you can change it to like as long as you're friends with him on Steam, you can decide who the gift goes to. Okay. Hey Alan, hey Koba. Yes, of course. It is always Doom. Doom is basically a meme in software engineering circles. If you ever find out you can like run something on something else, the thing you do is Doom. And the reason for that is because Doom was one of the first examples of like open source software. So it made a really useful test for like running everything in say running like a complex bit of software on something. Okay. A/n yes. Forgot to put down the mod for the third. Yeah. The original Doom. Oh, 3D graphics engine. Neat. But yeah, the original Doom in software released the source code. Original software for Doom. Original code for Doom. Good software. Here it is. I'm fairly sure it started like it was released, yeah, like 15 years ago. id Software released the source code for Doom. Oh, actually, no, it was released like 29 years ago. We're almost on the 30-year release of Doom. So yeah. Yeah. What? No. I still feel unfortunately young. There's still so much to learn. Uh, hmm? Ah. Uh, 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 mm, uh, I'm adding the mod when while I update. Come back. with the eruption of these more skilled combat. Interesting. With the eruption of these more skilled berserker then berserkers so close to your line. You don't really have an opportunity. Don't really have an opportunity to fall back. So actually, Alan, I have a question for you. You there? Sorry. The yeah, so do you intend to use the what's it called? Actually no, it's in the Kadasumi clan item sheet, right? Where's landed clan? Is it not in here? Is it indeed in here? The aside the swamp. Do you intend to use that, or are you just using whatever is available? So, like, using it now. Yeah, the spawning pool, but why can I not see the... I swear I remember putting the spawning pool in the character sheet somewhere. Did I not? Did I like put it in and then forget to? Ugh. That's what it was. Created an artifact that allows you to generate swarm of sufficiently magically potent liquid. Upon activating the artifact, the potion is into a droplet size autonomous construct that will swiftly attempt to fly into the orifices of any target within a large area. Within a fairly large, say within an area the size of a battlefield. So within an area you designate. The range and size of this, the light range area is dependent on the magic used to activate the artifact. But yes, are you making use of the spawning pool or not? The spawning pool is like pretty much a building-sized artifact that you have in the Sumi Valley. In order to use it, you're going to need to effectively run back to the like main parts of the Sumi Valley, dump in the potion, and then like call forth the swarm. I am going to assume you have the potion. Like, I'm just gonna say there's like one of the experimental batches left. Even if realistically. Yeah, but I'm going to say that you still have some of the experimental batch left, and that's enough for now because it is fairly potent. But in the future, please remember that you'll need to keep a stockpile of it if you want to use like this. Yeah, but you need to spend the wealth and make it, right? It is still a very difficult potion to make. Or, as if you want to use like a major action to deploy this, you can make it and deploy it in the same action. So close to your lines. You need to respond. Fortunately, you still have some stock of the anti mutation your curative potion with having grabbed what you thought might be relevant. When the scout report hit your desk. Unfortunately, the spawning pool is simply too far away right now. Being based out of the water feature. The enchanted water feature still on the yacht near the head manor. You just need to get some in the systems of these enhanced. You will just in some other way. The first thing you need is space. And with the way that these berserkers are tearing through the usual guardian puppets. Puppets. So they will quickly Uh, yes, they are people. Notably, if you look at the previous set, I did very much call out that they are different to the ones that you have seen. They will quickly reach the warriors. Indeed. Oof, that is unfortunate. Hold on. Work thing. Okay, it's just an acknowledgement. That's fine. Worst time for a phone like that. Say phone to have an issue like that. What with the prices going up recently? Are you going to replace? So you're going to be replacing it, or do you know a guy who can repair it? Berserkers. And while damage to the puppets is probably repairable. Your medical advances generally need the people in question to be more or less one. You do have something. You can use. You through. You send out the command, and from the rear line, your own slaughtering beast shoot forth and rush rush towards their counterparts. And here again, the comparison is concerning. Yes. I mean, I believe these ones in question were based off of like woodland animal kind of situation. I'd put them at like there are different ones. One of them is bearish. There are others that are more like painted, so probably like some kind of wolf. But you did convert several of them. They're not all the same kind of animal. And again, comparisons concerned. Where your constructs are akin to human statues. Grinding against themselves as they throw their bulk against the berserkers. Your enemy is more akin to a being. Moving with moving frantically. But with natural motion, more akin to a raised animal, than one to an enraged animal than one in pain. No, there are going to be other groups, especially among the Tatsumi that have ranged options. So I'm going to include that. I'm just looking for the right reference. So you're going to get resilient and also Guardian Construct Core and the Elite Guardian. Actually, Adapted construct. The elite constructs is still not reached. Have anything else that would be relevant? I guess Takami would be relevant. She's the only one who can get close enough. Let's give... Yeah, I'm wondering, do I put Takami in this one? I think she'll be tied down with the next phase of this, so we're not giving her just yet. But... Right. No, there will need to be something changed. Oh, the mercenaries. I forgot about the mercenaries. There was like a mercenary role that we did, like where you hired mercenaries. It was a little while back because it was before we got Lan Rao involved. It was... mercenaries. What was Lan Rao's thing? Gods. Lan Rao's bonus was 4-8, so I'm going to do this as 4 points. 3 points. think that's right. Give me a second. No, that is not right. You have a friend request for the person. Remember when I asked you for your Steam ID on Discord? You can in Steam. If I open up Steam, you can go into the Steam thingy and then add. One second. Okay. Yeah. But you can go into, I believe it is under your name. No, hold on. Is it in community or is it under your name? Oh no, here, friends and chat. In the Steam launcher, there is a friends and chat, and there is an add friend, and then you can search for the friend's name, you can send them a code, or you can send them an invite in order to add them as a friend. I'm balancing this right now because I think I might have screwed something up. No, this is not Lanral. Lanral and stuff, those lot are currently not at the battle lines. Okay, this is the correct set. $50. At first, it seems as though your puppets too great to love. While some of them are significantly larger than the humanoid forms, they have been sent again. There is a reason why. But beasts usually don't pose threat to mages, even with their sheer mass. The berserkers move with the act with capable of capable of I still stand by the belief that we're too early for what do you call it? True digital only experiences. Let's Uh, mm, Capable of delivering the force they could now manage with in the right places to destabilize the brute assault of your own force. But yours were good both for you and for features were a good profession for both for you and for your forces. As you planned with and your and Arcana. Around Arcana. Your forces were able to aid your own creations, pushing back against I might have. Moku? Yeah, it would be a Kana. Kana. Um. Yeah. Area creations pushing back against. Creatures and keeping them on the battlefield. Any of your, I'll say, any member of your armies with enough with a ranged option continue to harass the surface are getting gaps they were um uh, uh, um, um, mm, force me as they continued to fend off the construct. For say for the say, while it didn't seem as though they were doing much damage, they were at least able to push the creatures back, forcing the forcing them back into the retreating lines of the enemy army. Challenge for the allies. A few, which meant that once Takami and Akana close the gap, and Takami was able to launch, to get her close enough, launch small bubbles, small drops of the concentrated potion into wounds that your forces opened up. The enemy army was quickly beset upon by beset upon by your world. And that brings the event to end. The outstanding votes are major, minor, impossible. Also, this 3. The weekend is upon us. I am. Attacking the crabs. Oh no, the attacking the crabs thing. I guess technically the one it would replace is the worm puppet's footsteps. But the reason it's impossible is more because of the fact that your worm constructs have been attacked than it is because of the the thing. I'm opening up the votes to handle next week's situation. We will have 1 major option, 3 minor options, 2 free actions, 2 free actions, and a vote for an interlude, because it will be turn 200. It's kind of a continuation for the week. Like, it's picking up that stuff, and I'm using the fact that we have an open slot to do an interlude. So, yeah. Without the protection of the foreign mages, and the berserkers. The forces still, the forces are quite demoralized. Obviously having put a great deal of in the special force. The army is to turn the tide. And while they do fight, cohesion is well and truly with the transformed, with the once transformed berserkers among the captives. Once the dust settles. Yes, though it will have side effects. Well, not side effects. There'll be other effects. Yeah. There is something weird going on, and I made sure they were captured specifically so you have an opportunity to investigate. Yeah, post reply. That is all for today.